Hi guys. In the previous video, I told you that I'm going to explain the multicollinearity. However, multicollinearity is only relevant when we are talking about multiple linear regression because it investigates the interrelationships or the dependencies among the independent variables. Because they are independent, we don't want them to be related. We don't want them to be highly correlated, meaning we don't want to have redundancy in the variables. We want to make sure that the variables are different enough to be independent and there is no redundancy in the variables that we are using. All right. So basically for simple linear regression, this is it. This is the routine for simple linear regression because we have only one independent variable. In the same data set, you will find out that, or in the same data set, don't worry about this. This is just more manual labor kind of situation that you are going to compute everything that we've done earlier using Excel functions, but this is time consuming. So I'm going to just next time jump into the over here, the regression analysis tool pack, and which is number 4, and we are going to work with the balls of rice, the number of balls of rice, and we have the price as one of the independent variables, and the soda, the number of soda sold, and beers, the number of beers sold, as well as an indication for the number of balls of rice to be sold at a certain day. All right, so for now, I am gonna give you half an hour to catch up with my very fast, maybe pace that I've done either in class or in the videos. You have half an hour to complete all this and submit this sheet as an assignment. Next time in class, next Tuesday, we're gonna work with number 4. I could ask you to work on the predicted over here by plotting and finding the slope, the intercept, the r square, and the adjusted r square, but I'm going to keep this optional for some of you, and this is the sum of errors, and this is also how to find the adjusted r square if you want to, but over here this is simple linear regression, so you don't need to compute the adjusted r square from a simple linear regression, only for multiple regression analysis. So I'm not going to let you put time and effort working on these two Excel sheets. I think I progressed right from the beginning with you working with the analysis tool pack so that we can maximize our time together until the end of the semester and cover as much as possible of a material. We've done this only once and it's enough. So we are not going to cover 2 and 3. They are repetitive for what we've done in the previous exercise. We are gonna thus start with number 4 for next time. Now, if you feel that you are on the weak side when it comes to regression and this is new to you, you could start working on the output and analyzing the output on your own. I am giving you 30 minutes. If you are done with all this that I've done so far with the lectures and you still have time, you would like to prep for next time, so why don't you run linear regression with balls being the y variable over here, and this being x1, this being x2, and this being x3. Why don't you do that and try figuring out what to and how to interpret certain outputs. All right. Then next class we're going to do this and we're going to work with the VIF, which is the metric or the statistics that we use for testing multicollinearity. I'll see you guys in the next class. Try to enjoy your weekend. Don't stress out too much about the next quiz. Just please redo all the exercises that we done on the pricing module. Breathe. I'm not going to ask you to run solver for the first 2 questions. There will be 3 questions in the quiz. I'm going to ask you only to run solver for the last question. And also don't worry too much. I'm not going to put all the grade concentrated around the output, the end result, but rather on the breakdowns of the steps, and I'm gonna ask you how to do step by step. So I'm gonna make it even easier for you, asking you about each step and thus breaking it down for you. I'm gonna also include in the Excel sheet very clearly the breakdown of the points, so you can focus on whatever question based on the load of points. But in general, I'm gonna give them all the same load of points. Best of luck. Most importantly, don't stress out, and study early mornings when your brain is powerful, strong, and just freshened up. Even if you have to get up a little early just to catch up 1 or 2 early hours of studying for this course, for 2, 3 days, 4 days before the quiz, trust me, better than spending 6 hours studying for the quiz in one day. If you follow my advice, trust me, you will not regret it. Just get up early for 3, 4 days, and you will see how so many things you can first of all accomplish during the day, and then with a fresh mind, from 6 to 8 p.m. for example, you can finish a certain part of the material with a fresh mind, and then you can go about getting dressed up and going to school. That will be better than coming back from school tired and then studying for this course. Best of luck. I am there for you. Just send me an email. I'm going to check my email just today. Today's Wednesday, in fact. And I'm going to get back to you all, setting up appointments for those who would like to get some help, answering all your questions on one-on-one basis. And if you are going to cancel or not show up, please let me know. And also, it happens, if you don't find me in the Zoom room, just send me an email and tell me, hey, I've been waiting for you for 2 minutes. Where are you? I would be like, okay, wait a minute. I'm going to check out. Sometimes I am turning on the Zoom, but I am away working on the same computer. It just happens that sometimes by mistake, so many windows are open. It happened to me that I click the close button, the X box, and then I am out of Zoom without knowing. So it does happen to me. I'm just a human, all right? Just send me an email. Communication is a key. Good luck, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. See you on Tuesday.